everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making a baked chicken. It's really easy. You just kind of prep it and let it cook, okay? So let's get started. So in a bowl I have 1 stick of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. And I let it get to room temperature so I can mush it. And I added some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, okay? That's all I'm putting on mine. If you want more, like you could add rosemary, thyme, whatever you want, you go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to take a handful and I'm going to rub it all over my chicken. I'm starting with the breast side up because I am going to cook it breast side down. So I will flip it into there and then I'll put the rest of the butter on the other side. It just makes it easier instead of keep on flipping it and everything else. Just kind of massage it in, get it all over really good, because this is going to give you a really crispy crust or skin. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to take some in my hand and I'm going to put it in the cavity, because you want to season that cavity. And then I'm going to take a little bit and kind of lift the skin up and put it underneath the skin right onto the actual meat of the chicken. Just kind of rub it in there. Okay. Now I did rinse my chicken off, and when you rinse it, you have to make sure it's totally dry or this butter will not stick. Okay, so I'm going to move on to, let me just take that off because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So now what I'm going to do is I cut some carrots. I'm going to put them in the bottom of my pan. You do not need to do this. I was just in the mood for some carrots. So I'm going to put a few in the bottom of my pan. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on this, just so they brown nicely.
You need a hand?
No, I got it. Just a little bit. Now, if they look like they're getting too overdone or it's starting to burn, add just a little bit more of olive oil or just a little bit of water to steam them. They'll be fine. So now what I'm going to do is let me rinse my hand real quick. I have everything ready to go because of your hands get really dirty. Okay, so I'm going to put my gloves back on. Okay, now I have garlic peeled. I have lemon. All this is going to go in the cavity of my chicken. This gives it great flavor. I have some apple. I have an onion, half of an onion. You can put a hole in. Just kind of shove everything into there. Get this garlic going. And just kind of put as much stuff in there as you can. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to put it on top of my carrots. And now I'm going to finish up with the butter. Just put lots of butter on there. Make sure that you have your oven set at 400 degrees. Okay. Just trying to get. Now I'm just going to take a head of garlic. I just cut the top off and I'm just going to set it in the side of my pan. On top of the carrots is fine. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put this in your 400 degree oven. Do not cover it. You're going to cook it for about an hour and 10 to an hour and 20 minutes. So what you're going to do is you're going to take an instant read thermometer, and when it reaches 165 in the thickest part of the chicken, that's done. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this in the oven and let it cook. Alright, so here's our finished chicken. It took about an hour and 10 minutes, and the thermometer should read 165. Take it out, let it rest for at least 15 to 30 minutes, however long you need. These are the carrots, and they came out so delicious, you guys. I can't believe it. I think it's from the juices of the chicken going on them. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.